does that even mean, Bowers Game Corner?
Hi there, YouTube.
We are back again today for another game review, an official tag team review. Boom! I'm here with my 6-year-old son, Luke.
Hi.
And my 9-year-old son, Shaun.
Hello.
And we're going to be talking about the Gimme 5. This is for ages 5+. It's for 2 to 8 players, and it's from Poptacular. And in Gimme 5, this is a very simple war-style game where essentially everyone is going to be evenly dealt out the cards. And the cards are going to be 2 different kinds of cards. There'll be these ones, which have all sorts of weird and silly images on them. And then there's going to be these ones, which will have numbers between 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. These are called the action or power cards. But you're going to shuffle those up. Everyone will have the same number of them. And then you're going to flip over the top card of your deck into the middle of the pile. If you get one of the weird dudes with like underwear like this, that just means nothing. But eventually someone is going to get a number. So now the 5 will be at the top of the pile. And then the next person has 5 cards to flip over trying to get another number. So this person would immediately get it with a 4, which means the next person would then have to flip over 4 cards and hope to get a number, at least 4. If you want to see exactly how the game is played, we got a gameplay video up there. This is the review, though, so let's go over the pros, let's go over the cons. We'll start on the pro side. So, what did anybody like about Gimme 5? Is there something that you enjoyed about it? Because I will say that it's easy to learn, it's easy to teach. They have the rules on the back of the box, which in theory sounds like a good idea, but then at the same time, this one actually had a sticker over it, so if I would have screwed up getting the sticker off, I would have been super annoyed, because this is the only way to learn the game. So like a rules card would be nice, but that's a con. We're talking about the pros, the things we like. What'd you like, Luke?
I liked the funny pictures.
Yeah,
Great
like the
one.
silly images. Oh.
And there's lots of unique ones. There's probably 20, 30, 40 of these ones that are unique. You'll laugh. You'll make some fun with your kids. And that's, I will say honestly, the artwork is probably, the artwork and how easy the game is probably the shining aspect of this game. Would you agree? Those are the highlights. And who would, I think about the only person I'd recommend this game for is if you have very, very, very young children who are just learning to count. I think that is really the sweet spot for this. So I would say probably ages 3, 4, 5. But Luke is 6. And moving on to the cons, because I think we're ready to talk about the cons.
Yup.
None of us liked this game, did we?
Yeah, it dragged on forever.
It did. It was too long, and that might have partially been a little bit on us, because it says, it doesn't actually say how many cards you're supposed to use in a 3-player version of the game. I think it's 50, but maybe it's 60. Who knows? And what do you do if you have uneven amounts of cards? Who gets that? Who gets the what? I don't know, because they don't have a rule sheet. And it kind of drags on and on and on, kind of like the way War does. It's a war-style game, and so it's very similar to War.
And on.
Yeah, it's just like, all right, just flip over the card, flip over the card, flip over the card, flip over the card, and stuff randomly happens. Any other cons you have of the game aside from it dragging on, and then it's not particularly fun, I don't think. What about you, Luke?
Shaun had so many cards he drawed, and this game is hot garbage.
Yeah, I would agree that the game is hot garbage, and you bring up a very good point there. You worded it a little bit wonky, but so pretty much what you're telling me is you don't like how random this game is. Because, Shaun, you did. You had a whole bunch of 1s to start off the game. Remember that?
Uh-huh.
And so Shaun just randomly, because he had a whole bunch of 1s, just started kicking everybody's butt. And that's going to happen because it wasn't because Shaun played well or because we played bad. It's just because
It's luck.
you draw the top card of the deck, and that's another big con. This is 100% luck-based. There's not a single thing you can do to skill or strategy or anything. It's just flip over the cards and hope it works out well for you.
It's a game of
I'm
luck.
like the 2 master.
You're the 2 master? Oh, you had a lot of 2s?
Yes.
Okay. Well, so that was Gimme 5. Put a final number grade on this. So 7 is a good game. 6 is an okay game. 5 is a 4 is like 3 is like bad. I don't ever want to play it again. 2 is like, we're not going to dip into 2s. 2s are like it's broken. You can't even figure out how to play it. So where would you rank this? What are you thinking?
4.
4? 3? I'll split in the middle. We'll go 3.5. I think this is just, you know what? I'm actually going to go 4 because I think if you have very young children just learning to count, this could be an okay experience that they will really enjoy and you will tolerate because they're having so much fun. Some of the earlier children's games are like that, where it's much more about you just learning rules and taking turns and stuff like that. And this feels like it could fit into that. And honestly, that's why we're not getting rid of this game. We got a new baby coming, and I imagine that the new baby will play this and will probably like this. And you boys will play it with her, you understand?
Yeah.
And then you'll know the pain of playing bad children's games.
Not it.
Not it.
But that's Gimme 5. We'll give it a 4. We're not giving you the 5, buddy. Sorry, you get a 4.
Oh, yeah,
But-
bro.
Well, let me know in the comments below. What's the last game that you played that just didn't... It wasn't as good as you hoped it were. So obviously for you guys, it's Gimme 5. But before this, what was the last... Hit the Deck? Another card game. Wasn't a big fan of that one. What about you, Luke?
I loved Hit the Deck.
I know, but that's for him. For you, what's the last game you played where you're like, I didn't like it that much, and I was expecting to like it?
Probably one of Shaun's games that he got for Christmas.
Oh, okay. Do you remember what games you got for Christmas?
The Rock and Roll Robots.
Rock and Roll Robots? Oh, you didn't like the dice rolling Rock and Roll Robots? That was a speed-based game. I can see, yeah, some people don't like speed-based games.
What?
For me personally, I'm going to go with, Hit the Deck as well. Hit the Deck was just, it was okay. It wasn't great.
Which one was Hit the Deck?
That one where you could, like, cut the deck, flip the deck.
Let me know in the comments below what's your most recent game that disappointed you. And as always, this video is brought to you by all of my amazing Patreon supporters, and I would love it if you would join their ranks and have your name immortalized in the end of many of my videos for the end of time. But consider for only $1 a month, and as always, thanks for stopping by.